If you take a look at spring ballots in cities across the region, chances are you'll find a school referendum question.
Operating referendums are the state-mandated way for school districts to raise more revenue, meaning if a district wants to raise taxes above a certain point, it has to ask taxpayers first on the ballot.
Well, nearly all of Wisconsin schools have asked for more money through an operating referendum, and some say without a new way to raise revenue, there is no end in sight. News 8's Leah Linscheid has more.
It's a major part of your life. It just doesn't go away.
Dick Swantz has plenty of memories from his time with the La Crosse School District.
It looks like a photo of me doing some reading with elementary school students.
Once a superintendent for the school district, Dick's been retired now for 15 years. But he still clearly remembers a time when school funding was a little less political.
In many ways, it was simpler.
There's a lot more operating referenda now than there used to be in the old days.
Both La Crosse and Onalaska have asked their residents for an operating referendum 3 times in the last decade. They joined the majority of Wisconsin schools, 80% of whom have held operating referendums in the past.
Our new normal is that most districts are asking for money through a referendum.
School funding is like a glass of water. The state decides how big or small it is by placing a limit on the size of the glass. Inside, you'll find a school's 2 main sources of money, state aid and property taxes. Legislators can decide how much state aid they can pour into the glass. Then schools can fill the rest of the glass with property taxes. The problem is, once the glass is full, they can't ask for more money. That's the state-imposed limit. If a school wants a bigger glass to pour in more money, they have to resort to a referendum to ask for it.
I don't think it's what anybody really wants, but we got a system in place right now that there's no other way to do it.
The only thing that can change is that some new school finance rules are put into place in Madison.
I used to visit schools and read.
Swantz remembers a time when referendums were few and far between, more than 20 years ago. Now, he doesn't see an end in sight.
This is not sustainable. We can't continue down this road forever.
In La Crosse, Leah Linscheid, News 8.
Now, Onalaska's referendum went to a vote in February and residents there approved it. La Crosse, West Salem, and Tomo referendums are up next in April.